Hello, Gwendolyn Dunn here, and I'm talking about Gmail today. I use my email in my Empower Business Center for some things, but I also use Gmail, and I'm going to show you why. I have a Calgary Empower Gmail email address, and I use it for all of my Empower communication, basically with customers and stuff, with customers. And the reason I do that is because there's things that you can do with the Gmail account that you simply can't do with the Empower Business Center yet, just because it's so new and we're still growing. It will come. But for now, I want to show you something called canned responses. A canned response is a pre-written email that you can use so that you're not having to write out the same email over and over again. So here's my Gmail account. You hit compose, you get this beautiful new window that opens up, and right here you can see my signature that I have already set up in settings. And I accidentally have a 4 in there, so I have to go into settings and change that. Okay, so whenever I open up a new email to send, this automatically gets inserted. It's in settings and it's called signature. Now for a canned response, down here, you click on this little arrow and it's going to give you the choice for a canned response. Okay, and in here you can insert, save, or delete a canned response. So these are already canned responses that I have created. I'm going to give you an example. Here is a canned response for a new IBO enrolling. This goes through the instructions for enrolling by themselves as an IBO. And it's some people just want to do it themselves. Or you may have an IBO on your team who's new and are not sure how to enroll somebody. This is something that I could send to them, or you could send to them, and it walks through it. Now imagine rewriting this every single time, right? No way. So because I've written it a few times, my signature's gone in there a few times. So what I'm going to do is just delete, some of this, clean it up a bit, and then that can stay there. And then my signature is fine. And you might want to edit a few little pointers or something, right? So then it's done. All I have to do now is send it to the right email address, and we're good. So I have canned responses for enrolling as a new IBO. I have canned responses for a new hostess who's going to plan an Empower party. Like for example, here it is here. This one talks about how to a power party. So I've already written it. It's detailed. I'm constantly fine-tuning it and trying to make it a little bit better. But again, could you imagine having to rewrite this email every time? No way. So just do it once, work on it, get it the way you want it, have it saved as a canned response, and then whenever you need it, it's right there to use in your business. Okay? And then you just put in the address and send it. Now, how do you create a canned response? Well, you basically start from a blank email. You write the email and then you go down to that little drop down menu and save it as a new canned response. It's as simple as that. So those are canned responses in Gmail. If you want any of mine, I am just ask and I will email it to you. You can edit it, or copy and paste it, edit it as you see fit, and then save it as your own canned response. Okay? Now, the other thing that Gmail can do that I like is it's called Boomerang, and it's an app that you can add to your email, and it's a scheduling system. So you could write an email and then schedule it to go out at a certain time. And why would you want to do that? Well, sometimes you have somebody who asks you to follow up with them at a certain time because maybe now is not the time for them, but they may say, can you check back with me in a few weeks or in January or something or whatever. Then you can write the email now while it's all fresh in your mind and then use Boomerang to schedule it. Okay, and to find Boomerang, just type in Boomerang here in the search bar and hit search, and it'll pop up and ask if you want to set it up with your Gmail. Like I said, it's free if you use, I think, 10 or less scheduled messages a month. Anything over that, you have to pay for it, but I haven't gone over 10, so I've never paid for it. The other thing I'm going to show you is the signature I talked about. So this is your settings button. go into settings and go down to your signature, and then you can edit it. So I had that 4 in there, so I'm going to take that out. And then, oh, I took all that out. So what you would do is just save the changes, okay? And you can edit this as often as you want, okay? So if you're looking for these pictures, you can probably, like the little file, this feather came from resources in your Empower Business Center. Just download it, save it to your computer, and then you can upload it into this here, okay? And also the Empower, it said, watch, I'll show you how I do it. So I'm going to insert a picture, and I think I might already have it in here. If not, I can upload. I'm going to select a file from my computer. This is a slow process. Anyway, you just select the right file and then hit select and save. Okay, I'm going to cancel out of this. Anyway, that's the settings. So those are some of the things that you could do with a Gmail account. Don't use Hotmail. It's going away quickly and you can't do these things with it. If you want any of my canned responses, or if you have questions or you want me to go over it again with you, just call me or text me or reach out to me on Facebook. Okay, thanks.